Sai Ram, and welcome to the sixth episode of our journey, the divine journey with Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba to Hadshi and Pune in the October and November of 2009. At this point, we are somewhere in the midway of this entire trip, and boy, it feels like so much has happened. It has been so eventful and so full and so fulfilling indeed. In case any of you is wondering what I am talking about, I would recommend that you go through the first 5 parts that have been linked above here and also in the description and also as a pinned comment, so that you can enjoy this entire beautiful journey as a satsang, and trust me, you will also feel that you're part of this journey and it's a beautiful experience. But coming to this point of feeling that so much has happened, that is how life is with God. Life with God is always full and always fulfilling. And we just have to choose to lead our life with God as first priority, with God as the foundation, with God not as a part of our life, but at the center of our lives. That is what is the taste that I got when we are all traveled to Hadshi. We are now in the 30th of October 2009. That day morning, as we woke up, it began with satsang. That is a beautiful thing when we travel with Swami like this, The entire day becomes a satsang because we are all fellow travelers, literally and figuratively, with the single-minded focus of achieving Swami. So too, we would get up in the Brahma Muhurtam hours, 5 a.m., 4:30 a.m. to get ready. I'm usually not an early riser, but that is the power of satsang. Here satsang meaning good company. Everyone gets up, so I too get up early in the morning and we would get ready, and the process of getting ready itself would be so joyous and full of Swami. For instance, in this trip, we would have Ashwath Narayan practicing his Carnatic notes, doing his singing practice, and then we would have Kaustubh Pare doing his riyaz, Hindustani notes. So beautiful, it would feel like it's a temple already, and it is indeed a temple because divinity is there. Of course, there was Ravi Bhaiya. He's a legend, and it would be great to listen to him speak also. His words are also so melodious and musical and sweet. Even when he speaks, he would share his experiences of traveling with Swami. He has traveled many times, and of course, when he sings, we would all be mesmerized and be filled with Swami. So this is how our mornings would be when we are going through our ablutions. The same bathroom complex would be there, and so people would be even singing in the bathroom. Great delight, unbelievably beautiful experience. That is, taking bath, brushing your teeth, getting ready, and all set to have the morning darshan. What a beautiful preparation, and I just feel this is the kind of satsang we should have always in life. Of course, one might say that no, I can't get a singer to sing every morning. I agree to that. But we can definitely choose with what kind of people we spend our time with. Realistically speaking, in a day, we cannot spend quality time with more than 5 to 10 people, whether it's at our workplace, at our home, whatever. Let us choose these 5 to 10 people very properly, because as Swami would say, tell me your company, I shall tell you who you are. We are nothing but an average summation of these 5-10 people. If these 5-10 people happen to be very spiritual, very good, very noble, we also become that. And if it is otherwise, we become otherwise. So we got ready. We had a beautiful, sumptuous breakfast by the poolside. I had mentioned about it in the last episode. And then we returned back to the mandir, waiting for Swami to arrive. At around 10 a.m., Swami's room door opened and we were sitting in the landing area just outside Swami's door, and Swami arrived. Wow! So fresh, so fragrant, so wonderful. Seeing Swami any time of the day is beautiful, but seeing him as he comes out for the morning darshan, for the morning bhajan session, my God, it's an entirely different experience altogether. For this morning, we had planned a little surprise for Swami. Of course, what can we surprise him with? Because Swami knows everything. He's omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent. Yet in a human sense, we wanted to surprise him. And more importantly, we wanted to spend some quality personal time with him. So we had arranged for a photo viewing session. Over the past 2 days, all the photographs, good ones that I had clicked, I had selected about 50 or 60 of them, kept them in a separate folder on a laptop, and our plan was to show it to him. In the meanwhile, we discovered that in that landing area there was a television, and the television connected to the laptop. Those who are viewing this at this point in time might feel what's so great in that, but you have to remember this is back in 2009, and it felt like a miracle for us that what I'm seeing on my laptop screen is coming on a big television screen as well. And we felt this is Swami's gift to us, because rather than showing Swami the photos on a laptop screen, we can show it to him on a big television screen. So as Swami came out, he looked at all of us and asked, "Did you all have proper bath, or did you just have sponge bath, a quick bath?" We all smiled, said, "Swami, we all had a good bath." Swami said, "Nice." Immediately I got up on my knees and said, "Swami, we would like to show you some of the photographs that we have clicked during this visit here. They are all very nice. Would you please see them?" Swami said, "Yes, why not? Let it begin." And thus Swami came and sat in front of the television. I ran to the laptop, began to control it, because anything on the laptop changing, it would change on the TV screen, and began the slideshow. I had seen from my personal experience that Swami would love to see what's happening with the devotees. Just like we love to see the Lord loves to see the devotees. In fact, on one occasion when we had prepared a documentary to view with Swami along with all the students, Swami saw that for a while and said, "This is only me, what? I don't want to see myself." And midway he had left. So, therefore I had decided that we will show only photos of Swami's interest. So very few Swami pictures were there, but of the devotees, of the program, of the crowds, everything was there. It started with the evening's concert photos, and Swami asked, "Who are these?" I said, "Swami, this is Kavita Krishnamurti, this is Nitin Mukesh, and I seem to have forgotten the third singer's name, and it was Brother Satyajit who prompted and sent Swami, that is Sapna Mukherjee." Swami said, "Good, nice." And as we were scrolling through the pictures, there was one elderly lady to whom Swami was giving a sari, and Swami asked, "Who is this?" None of us knew. So we said, "Swami, one devotee possibly." Amazingly, Swami told her name. I'm not able to recollect it now, and I didn't even note it down in my diary. I'm so sorry. But Swami told her name, and Swami said how she had been a devotee from several years. Swami knows her very well, and Swami was blessing her. And yet again, this was a very poignant point, dear brothers and sisters. Things that the world considers important, name, fame, influence, and that's how we remember. That's why we remember the different people. But for God, for Swami, it's all about the bhava, it's about the bhakta that matters. That bhakta can be a lady, a man, an animal, a bird in some remote corner of the world. As long as there is that feeling, that's all that matters. That is what we learned, right? Even from the story of Sai Gita. You haven't watched it? That's at this link above. Do watch that. It's beautiful. Devotion and devotees, all that matters for the Lord. We went ahead scrolling some more pictures, and the crowds that were there, massive crowds. Many of these pictures happened to be of the ladies section, because honestly speaking, it looks like ladies are more numerous in numbers in terms of devotees, and the ladies side was filled. It looked like surging ocean, and I had clicked some pictures. And Swami then said, only ladies photos. And I thought, oh my God, this angle I had not thought of. It looks like I'm showing only ladies pictures. Then Swami said, because gents are on this side. The photographer, meaning me, I was standing on the gent side, and therefore I have clicked the ladies and I was not able to click the gents. I was so grateful to Swami for having rescued me from this spot of bother that he himself had put me in. It felt like a beautiful Leela, and I felt grateful for it. Dear brothers and sisters, many times in life also this happens, wherein it is Swami himself who is putting us in a spot of bother. But rest assured, when he has done that, he will himself extricate us once the message is learnt. The messenger disappears once the message has been received. That was what I understood that day. But that photo viewing session had the most important lesson of my life, wherein I realized that though I think that I am a devotee with complete faith in Swami, professing it is one thing, practicing it is totally another. Because one of the photos that came up was that of the rising sun, where Swami's mandir was silhouetted, so therefore the mandir was fully dark and the whole skies were orange and the sun was being seen, and Swami said, "Wow, look at the moon." And I said, "No Swami, this is the sun." Swami said, "If that is the sun, why is everything so dark?" I said, "Swami, it may be dark, but look, it's orange, Swami. Orange means sun, moon would have been white." "Oh, okay, if you say so," Swami said. And Swami accepted what I said and we went ahead. In retrospect, I realized that when I say Chand aur Suraj tumne banai, oh Lord, you made the moon and the sun, I am here trying to teach him what is the sun, what is the moon. When Arjuna was told that the bird flying in the sky is an eagle by Krishna, he accepted it. When it was said that it's a dove, he accepted it. Because he said, "Lord, I trust your word more than my eyes." This is a very intimate experience for me, and right now I will not go into it because I have already done a detailed video on this particular aspect and this lesson. You can view it at this link above. Going ahead in the photo viewing session, then came the pictures that we had taken by the poolside and in the balcony. And when it came to the poolside pictures, I said, "Swami, this photograph has a name." "Huh? Is it? What is it?" "Swami, Prakriti Paramatma, nature and God." Oh, bah! Again, Swami made that same sound and same look he gave that he had done back there at the swimming pool, and it was beautiful. It felt wonderful. Anything that Swami does, you can see it again and again and over again, and it gives the same joy. That is why the Lord is infinite, eternal. You never get bored of his jokes. You never lose the smile on your face, even though he repeats the same thing, because he is Nitya Nutana. Nitya Nutana meaning ever new, and yet he is Sathya Sanatana, meaning he is the eternal truth. The eternal truth who is ever new. That's our Bhagawan. Once all these pictures were completed, Swami asked, "Is it over?" I said, "Yes, Swami, it's all over." Actually, there were many more pictures. I had about 800 pictures, but I had just selected about 50-60 for Swami to view. Then Swami said, "What about that photo you took of me in the balcony?" Then I recollected that how I had told Swami that, "Swami, you're looking so beautiful, I want to click it." I said, "Yes, Swami, I will show it to you." So I rushed back to the folder and I was trying to scroll down to that picture to show it to Swami. In the process, I showed so many behind the scenes pictures that we had taken, and I think I embarrassed quite a few of my brothers sitting out there as they bent down like, "Oh God, he's showing this, he's showing that." Yeah, different people posing in different ways in different places, but that is the thing. Swami knows all of this, right? Even when we are taking the picture, he is there. Wherever we are, he is there. Swami just sat through, no emotion, nothing. He didn't make a grimace, he didn't make a smile, nothing. He watched through all that. But finally this photo came, and spellbindingly beautiful, right? This picture. Swami looked at it and said, "Oh, I seem to have lost hair. I lost a lot of hair while going to Kodaikanal. That's why I stopped going there," Swami said. Swami had stopped going to Kodaikanal definitely by then. But I said, "Swami, you look so beautiful, Swami. Don't say like that." And then Swami said, "That is for you as a photographer, but I am not, you feel it's nice." I said, "Swami, no." I just cut him in between and I said, "Swami, you're always beautiful, Swami. For us, we need some situations, occasions to be happy and feel that something is beautiful or not. You are eternal beauty always, Swami." And I think I cut Swami short in his self condemnation, and I don't know, I just felt like doing it. In retrospect, I feel that possibly I should have just sat and listened to what Swami said. I have made many times this mistake of speaking, not allowing the other person to complete what he's speaking, and that is a lesson I'm trying to learn even to this day. And whatever, Swami is very loving and kind, and I pray to him for his forgiveness for that day, but he was very kind. He let it through, he listened, he smiled. And with that, the photo viewing session came to a close, and then we had to all go down. Swami told us, "You all go there to the mandir there and start the bhajans. So we all rushed out of the residence and we went that 200-250 meters away where the huge stage was and all the devotees had gathered. That is when I realized that here are thousands and thousands of devotees waiting for the Lord to arrive, and we had kept him away for 20-25 minutes during that photo viewing session. I felt a little bit guilty, but I also felt overwhelmed at the love of Swami. There come those moments in our lives when Swami shows us that he has come just for us. Those are the moments we should hold on to at times when we think that, oh God is not responding. Why is Swami not responding to me or reacting to my life situation? If he is not responding, that is for the best. Because when he responds also, it is for the best. Whatever he does, it's for the best. With gratitude for that beautiful time that Swami had spent with us, we went and sat on stage and started singing bhajans, and the mics were all there. And within about 15-20 minutes, Swami arrived. You know, this is the summer in India and the hot sun was beating down on everybody. It was around 11:10 in the morning. And everyone naturally was drooping, because of the intense sun. But the moment Swami arrived, my God, like sunflowers in the sun, everybody's face brightened up. They all looked, and just like the sunflower follows the movement of the sun, right? They also were following Swami's movement and they were so happy. In fact, I got a chance to mention this also to Swami, that Swami, you are like the sun and all the devotees are like the sunflowers. They turn in whichever direction you move. Swami just smiled at that. It was so beautiful to watch that, and it was energetic bhajans that took place. There was a breeze that was going on that began when Swami came. The Lord brings in the breeze, Swami says, on a hot sunny day when you're thirsting and your lips are cracking, the first whiff of a gentle breeze, that's me caressing you, think of me. That's a very beautiful poem. In fact, if I remember right, there is a video of that poem too made on this channel. Do have a look at it at this link above. It's so beautiful and meaningful. It tells us how we can understand that we are thinking of Swami, we love Swami, and how we can understand that Swami is thinking of us and he loves us. Both these are explained in that beautiful poem. So the breeze was blowing, and after about 3-4 bhajans, the Jadhav brother, Shivaji Rao Jadhav, he requested Swami whether the Bal Vikas children, the SSC children could sing bhajans. And Swami said, yes, let them please sing. And so the next 15-20 minutes was bhajans by these little children. It was again beautifully followed and a lovely session. Towards the end, it was almost noon time. Swami said, let's conclude with one bhajan by the boys, that is us. So he looked at me and I knew he wanted me to go near him, so I rushed to him and Swami said, sing Panduranga, Panduranga. He wanted some fast bhajan on Lord Vithala, because this is Panduranga Kshetra after all, and that is what we all sang with great energy, with great gusto, with great joy. Everyone followed, and it just didn't matter that there was the harsh and hot sun beating us from above, because here was the cooling grace of the Lord that everyone seemed to be imbibing. And with this beautiful session concluding with Aarti, we all left and came back to the residence. It was lunchtime, yet again lunch with Swami, and this time the lunch table conversation was about the different regional and local fruits and vegetables that are obtained there. Again, very interesting, intellectually stimulating. After which, Swami told all of us that you all can go and have a look at the Pauna Dam and come back. The Pauna Dam is a dam holding back so much of water, which was about an hour or so drive from Hadshi, and that had been arranged by the Jadhav brothers, and Swami told us, go have a nice picnic, enjoy and come back. And as Swami left after the lunch, we also rushed into the bus and we left to have darshan of this Pauna Dam. And again the bus was packed and stocked with so many eatables, snacks and drinks, and oh my God, the breakfast had not yet digested, already lunch and now snack. Oh, you're fed so much when you travel along with Swami. So we went to this Pauna Dam, and again it had been made like VIP arrangements for us. There were people waiting to take us across the dam, explain to us how it works, the sluice gates, how they control the water levels, what is the water used for, it's an irrigation dam. All of this was explained, and we had a nice time taking some pictures there, walking along the entire dam, seeing that vast expanse of water. Wow, amazing. The feeling was beautiful. And having spent some wonderful time in satsang, that is in each other's company, we returned. We wanted to get back before Swami comes down for the evening darshan, right? But by the time we reached, it was 4 o'clock, and Swami had already come down. By the time we went to the mandir, Swami had already come down, so we missed that opportunity to be at the landing when Swami arrives, because that is like a private space where we could have had wonderful interactions. This is yet another lesson that even though we have achieved Swami in our life, we have Swami in our heart, we should constantly keep him as the top priority till we merge in him. We should not think that, now we have got Swami, now let us focus on things of the world. No. The moment we take our eyes off Swami and to the world, we miss out on beautiful divine experiences. Just like we missed out here because we were enjoying the Pauna Dam there. Anyway. Damn it, we don't want it. We don't want the dam. We don't want the dam. Oh God, we want God. That is what we should always keep in mind in our day-to-day life every day. Let's start the day with Swami, fill the day with Swami, spend the day with Swami, and end the day with Swami. That's how we be with Swami, and that's how we'll be loving as well. As we entered here, Swami was speaking to one long-standing devotee, Ratanlal Amma, Ratanlal Auntie, we used to call her. She has been with Swami from the 1960s, and she has literally been like a mother to Swami, cooking for Swami. In fact, during the final few months of Swami's physical sojourn on earth, what I got to know is he would eat only that what was cooked by Ratanlal Amma, and Ratanlal Auntie would make these dishes for Swami, and blessed is she that she could feed Swami like this till the end. Her stories can possibly be the subject of multiple videos, and that I promise we shall see in due time. Swami called her and asked her, "Oh, you must be missing your husband, right?" Her husband, Ratanlal uncle, had passed away years ago. She said, "Swami, that's all in the past. Why should I live in the past? What is the use of living in the past?" Swami said, No, you miss, right? You miss your husband, you miss Lahore, where you stayed, you miss your bungalow, you miss all this. Swami was pulling her leg, the steadfast devotee. She was just smiling at Swami and saying, "No, Swami, I am very happy. I don't miss anything." And I felt this is the quality of a true devotee. We don't have any regrets. We don't have anything that we miss, because we are enjoying the present, because with Swami, the present becomes the omnipresent. That evening, Swami had decided to bless all the members of this Jadhav family with group photographs inside this Hadshi Mandir. A beautiful large flower vase, a pot had been placed with all the flowers, new fresh flowers, and that was decided as a good venue for the photographs. So all the family members of this Jadhav family aligned themselves around Swami, and Sai Prakash and myself, the two of us, began to take photos, and of course he was shooting the video. We had to move the dining table a little bit. Brother Satyajit helped me, and two of us moved the dining table so that we could cover the entire group, and we clicked many photographs, and that family was so thrilled and happy. But we had not got individual photographs with Swami so far, and every time whenever Swami takes students on any trip, whether it's to Kodaikanal or to Madurai, anywhere, they always get a chance to take photos with Swami. So we requested Swami for photographs, but our entourage was quite large, 20-25 people, and individual photos would take a lot of time. So Swami said, "No, all of you come as one group and we'll take one photo quickly." But we wanted individual photos, so a little bit of discussion with Swami, and Swami lovingly yielded for a midway compromise. He said, "Let's make small groups of five people, and so that in 4 or 5 group photographs all will be covered." And that's what happened. The beautiful thing here is when the Jadhav family members had come, Swami just sat there and posed with all of them. But when it came to students, Swami was arranging, "No, you come this side, you come that side." It's so pampering, you feel so overwhelmed and touched. The Lord is arranging people for a group photograph. Oh Swami, how much love you have showered, Swami, and just don't know what to say. So once all the photos were taken, the only 2 people left without photographs were Sai Prakash and myself, because we were behind the camera. Swami beckoned to the two of us, and I think we got almost like a personal photograph, so beautiful. In fact, seeing this photo, many people have said that we are like brothers, we look like brothers. Indeed, Sai Prakash is my heart brother, my soul brother, and so many episodes we have been together, and this was one such episode where we sat together, one hand on each of Swami's foot, and this photo was clicked, and I was so thrilled with this beautiful click. After this, Swami came out of the residence, and there so many people were seated. Who are these people? This was not just the extended family of the Jadhav brothers. There were all the workers, the Sevadal, the volunteers, all the people who were helping, who were behind the scenes at Hadshi. So thoughtfully, the Jadhav brothers had got them to get Swami's blessings, and Swami was delighted. Swami loves such acts of selflessness where people don't care for whether they are able to attend the bhajans, they are able to have darshan or not, but they are serving the devotees. Whenever the devotees are served, the Lord is simply thrilled, and we saw ample evidence of this later as well. It was the time of the golden sunlight, a golden hour for photography, and I got some really beautiful pictures of Swami smiling with the sun playing on his beautiful face. The sun must have been so happy to have got the chance to kiss that beautiful face, to kiss those divine cheeks, to kiss those divine feet. Once Swami granted namaskar to all of them, there was an evening program scheduled down, and it was going to be an amazing concert. But before that, Swami agreed to visit a guest house that was nearby, they said. So Swami got into the car, we were told to get into the bus, and the other elders who had come as part of Swami's entourage also got into cars, and we started. We were headed towards the guest house when Swami's car took a detour and went into the orchards, the mango orchards. Now the path in the mango orchards wasn't big enough for the bus to follow, and therefore the bus had to stop. But Sai Prakash and myself got down, and we started running behind Swami's car, and oh my God, while getting into the bus, none of us had worn our slippers, and the entire path there was filled with what they call as kankar, broken, crushed small stones, because if it's mud, it'll get slushy and the grip might not be there for the tires. So they put a layer of kankar, these stones. It's good possibly to get grip for the tires, but for our souls, oh my God, we were sending out SOS, save our souls. The souls below our feet, they were just getting chewed, but we ran because, when Swami's car is there, somehow all pains become bearable. That is the magic of Swami in our lives. When Swami is there, all pains become tolerable and bearable. And running through that entire orchard, we arrived at the guest house. The guest house was actually not very far from the mandir, but because of this detour, it was so far. And by the time we reached the guest house, Swami had already alighted and Swami had gone in. And we were going to go in, but that was the time when the elders arrived in their cars there. And they also had not worn footwear. So it was so tough for them to walk. So a couple of us ran to the volunteers there and, heeded to their SOS call. That is their save our souls. So I saw GV sir, that is Venkatraman sir from Radio Sai, and SV Giri sir. So we borrowed slippers from the volunteers and went and offered it to them. They wore it and they came, and that was how we ferried across all these elders. And then we entered this beautiful guest house which Swami inaugurated. And some nice things happened in the guest house. More importantly, after this, there was a magical concert by the most unexpected singers, but I think that, and after that concert, we had a magnificent dinner, a very significant dinner, and I think I'll have to spend some time at least on this magical dinner, that session that happened. That possibly I shall leave it for the next episode, because then only I think I'll be able to do justice. I do hope that you are enjoying this journey, this virtual journey, and it has been my attempt to make you relive this as much as possible through the narration, through the visuals, and through the music, so that the emotion feel also you can get. I'm grateful to Swami for this opportunity and grateful to all of you for having given this idea to do this series. It's been so beautiful, dear brothers and sisters. And let me conclude with a prayer that, dear Swami, may the love that we have for you in our hearts keep growing stronger every passing moment. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.